A group of New York City parents protest outside City Hall, voicing opposition to the city's recent decision to halt in-person instruction at New York City public schools.
It's time to get our kids back in school now.
Yep. Yes. Schools are safe! Schools are safe! Schools are safe!
Mayor Bill de Blasio said he had no choice but to close the schools after the city's 7-day rolling average coronavirus test positivity rate hit 3%, the benchmark for returning to all remote instruction.
Now we see a gathering storm, and we're fighting back this second wave. We are pausing. We are resetting the equation. We need to come to a new agreement with the state, with the people of this city, with parents, with all the folks who work in schools on what's going to work for this new time.
De Blasio said schools won't reopen until after Thanksgiving and until testing capacity is increased in schools. New York City has the largest public school system in the United States with 1.1 million students. The majority of families concerned about the risks of in-person instruction made the decision to learn remotely. These latest closures will impact about 300,000 children, many from working families who rely on schools for childcare.
I am sick as a working mom of waiting, checking Twitter to see if schools are going to be open tomorrow and how to juggle my work responsibilities and tell my daughter again to buck up. She should be grateful for 1 to 2 days of school a week.
Private and religious schools in the city can remain open.
In many parts of Europe where coronavirus cases have surged, schools remain open, while businesses like bars, gyms, and restaurants have closed. The sense there is that schools are the priority and should be the last to close.
There is growing evidence that so long as kids wear masks and socially distance, schools are not a breeding ground for spreading the virus. The head of the city's Department of Education admitted as much.
But our schools have opened and been remarkably safe with a 0.19 positivity rate. They've also been safe havens for our children, and we know our students need that interaction.
That's why many parents are frustrated by the decision to switch schools to remote only.
We were promised that decisions would be made based upon data and science. Well, the data and science are in. And the risk of spread in schools is low, and the harm that we are doing to our children is high.
Karina Huber, CGTN, New York.